Here. What a pleasure it is to... These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. The straight right just misses. Catch and shoot. Good counter punching. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Beautiful counter shot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. The jab doesn't quite connect. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Nice counter shot. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. These two fighters are made for one another. Punch, counter punch. A swing and a miss with that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. I promise you. Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter shot. Punch, counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Catch and shoot. Beautiful counter punch. When you're fighting a counter punch, hold it right there. Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
How about that time counter shot? And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. There's a counter shot. He threw the hook, didn't land. How about that time counter shot? A straight right just misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, we know they've got the advantage. Let's get it started in round 3. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Catch and shoot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Perfect counter shot. a joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Those counter punches have to hurt. Couldn't land that jab. Nice counter punch right up the middle. How about that time counter shot? He threw a punch and just got countered. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Beautiful counter punch. A perfect counter shot. And he wasn't ready for that counter. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. They've got the momentum. They've got... There's the bell for round 4. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter. The straight right just misses. Punch, counter punch. Nice counter. The straight right just misses. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What are they going to do? What are they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Hold that thought. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. How are they still standing?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
There's a counter shot. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, there was no doubt. Time for the 5th round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Beautiful counter shot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Got out of the way of that right hook. A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that...
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. No, we don't see a knockdown.
What?
Whoa, did you see that? A big, heavy blow, and Saul is down. As we take another look, you can see it. The body shot was pitch perfect, and it... 1, 2, 3,
4. Can you continue?
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Alvarez in that last round. There's the bell for round 6. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. The straight right just misses. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. That counter shot lands. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action.
Oh my God, Johnny! Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. Wise decision to take a knee here and get that mandatory 8 count.
What you see right there is a heartbroken fighter.
8.
Nice slip to avoid the jab. Good counter punching. He missed with that jab. A perfect counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond. Here comes round 7. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter shot lands. How about that time counter shot? And he just missed with that left jab. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Swing and a miss with that jab. No rest for the weary. Punch, counter punch. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Those counter punches have to hurt. Oh my word, Canelo. What an upset here as Alvarez goes down. They knew it when they threw it. The perfect body shot, and no one's standing up to that one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come to me.
Talk about Alvarez in that lap. And we enter the 8th round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Beautiful counterpunch. Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. Big shot, and Alvarez is on the canvas. And look at that body shot. They couldn't have thrown it any better.
Even I've got to see that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Give me your glove.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
Is that forever hope? Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield?
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. Oh, my word, Canelo just got clipped. The pound-for-pound king, Canelo is down. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You still want to fight.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
So then look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count.
Oh, Alvarez! Down to the canvas, I can't believe it! Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory. That's